Blue skies means fun days. Helping skydivers with tips and techniques about safety, training and fun jumping from those who know. So you like wingsuiting? How good do you want to be? It would seem that a wind tunnel designed for wingsuiting might just revolutionise this discipline the same way that vertical tunnels help skydiving.
The founders, we're all based in Stockholm. We found out about an abandoned military tunnel, actually, that was built in 1940, and we wanted to retrofit it. The first idea was actually to build a vertical tunnel out of it, but there was several other projects who are also working in parallel to make a vertical tunnel. So we sat down and said, we're not going to win that race, so can we do something else? Because we have this beautiful machine and the wind tunnel. And then one of the founders, Anton, he says, so why don't we do an angle tunnel? Simulate a wingsuit flying. And we said, yeah, let's try. We asked for advice. Some would say it's not going to work. Some said, yeah, go ahead, it's going to work. And we made a bet that it's going to work. We tried out like a garage solution with plywood, the wind blowing through the whole building, dust everywhere, and blood on the wingsuits. But eventually we got to fly, and that was in 2016. Then we acquired the tunnel and I have a lease on the building, and it took about a year after we opened for public in 2017. It's very popular. We are booked several months ahead. We are open on weekends, Friday to Sunday. We're open basically from 8 till 11 at night. People come to our facilities from all over the world. We have, I think it's around 80% of our customers are from outside of Sweden. From Australia, Canada, US is actually our second biggest market after Sweden. So there's huge international interest, and there's really nowhere else where you can practice wingsuit flying in an environment like ours. We see the progression is really fast in the tunnel. The level of progression and stability in the air, it really shows when you go from indoor wingsuit flying to outdoor, especially the stability, and you stay in place in the air. In the tunnel you can't really fall. If you fall 1 or 2 meters you hit the ground, right? But outside you might not even be aware of it, that you're losing altitude. Some of the first customers they hadn't been actually wingsuited, but they spent 4 or 5 hours in our tunnel, and they were on par with the instructors. Really, they were flying as well as the instructors outside on the first jump. It really makes a difference. Since you're in an environment that is limited, so any small thing change you do to your arms or your head position, your shoulders, you notice immediately. It's going to have the same effect as vertical tunnels had on skydiving. We are planning for several tunnels outside of Sweden. There is one project which is on its way in Orlando, Florida, and we're building a second tunnel in Europe. They'll probably be finished by roughly the same time, second half of next year, 2024.
See you next time on Blue Skies Fun Days. For more tips and techniques, click subscribe.